Because we read the title there, it says that Dwight Howard is proof that a man can be bisexual and still love his wife. Now, I don't know that. I've never
The real tea is quiet
knowingly
as it's
been
kept.
with a bisexual male. I just haven't. So it is what it is. But I'm guessing she could have been a beard. So what I will do is I will give you a description of what a beard is, and then we're going to continue with the story of what Harper experienced with this man and the other man, so you guys can truly understand, okay? A beard marriage is a union, often a marriage of convenience, where a gay, lesbian, or bisexual person marries someone of the opposite sex to conceal their true sexual orientation and avoid social, professional, or familial stigma. It is a form or of similar to a lavender marriage, okay? Now, Dwayne obviously likes both ends of the stick, okay? So I'm not going to say that he likes one or the other. He's just letting us know he's multi-diversional. I don't know how many languages that he speaks, but he damn sure fluent in the bedroom is just what he's letting us know. So, but to each their own. I don't judge them. Yeah, I don't. But honestly, like, the actual process, I don't know, because I know that me being a woman and receiving from a man, that's all I'm gonna say. So let's go ahead and take a look exactly what Howard experienced real quick, because my thing is it's different if it's consensual, but it's not, because Howard said he was consensually making out with him. He looks young, like a baby, so he is obviously an openly gay male, and he thought he met somebody. He consented to that, not to being forced to do all that other stuff. But okay, so Harper alleged, remember we left off with the friend coming in the room. Harper alleged in his complaint that Howard said the friend was a man he had threesomes with sometimes, which Howard denied in his response. Harper alleged he told Howard he did not come to the house to engage in a threesome and offered to leave, but Howard assured Harper he would not have to participate in the threesome and convince him to stay, all of which Howard denied. So I guess they wanted an audience. And if y'all don't know anything about narcissistic people, all you need is a hole. They don't care what other parts you come with, and they like eyes, which are attention, okay? Harper alleged Howard and the other man began to engage in sexual acts, and despite Harper saying he did not consent and asking him to stop, Howard became verbally aggressive, so he wanted to force this boy to mess with him. Towards Harper, Harper said he must have wanted him bad, baby. I ain't being funny. Howard, which he probably was jealous of him, because look at, he's soft and feminine, living in his truth. He's not living in his truth. Howard became verbally aggressive towards Harper. Harper said he became terrified because he was confined within Howard's bedroom, and both Howard and the friend were much larger. And I remember that boy petite, he's a model. These are athletic, tall men. In his response, Howard said the three individuals agreed to touch one another. Okay? That's just bringing to mind when you're a kid. And to engage in consensual sexual activity. So they was in there just feeling on each other, all the men in one room. Harper said Howard and his friend then sexually assaulted him. So both of them men messed with that boy against his will. Harper also accused Howard of intentional infliction of emotional distress, which it is when you're in a situation you don't want to be in. It is emotional distress, Dwight. Even if you like it out of both ends, he may not have wanted to have you in his mouth and that other man somewhere else on him. He might not have wanted that. He might be just a strict one-person. And false imprisonment, both of which Howard also denied in his response. Harper reported the incident to police in July of 2022. Gwinnett County Police Department records show identified Howard as his ex-boyfriend. No charges were filed because he walked in that courtroom and said, yeah, I did it, and I did it consensual. That's all that the courtroom needed to know. But y'all keep in mind, we have the Epstein files and a lot of things going on. So it's a lot of dark things happening all over this world. And that's all that's happening is God is opening our eyes and lifting the veil up. Y'all know I'm a mother, so I don't feel like preaching right now, but I'm just telling you right now, pick a side, baby. And it ain't all just sexual matters, but if you look at the Baphomet, he has breasts to the top and penis to the bottom. What y'all think they're making this world into? I don't care who gets offended by this video. I'm not going to have any of my young girls confused. Now, let's go on because this Amber lady on him. Hold on. If y'all want me to go into depth on that story, I will, but I'm not. I just wanted y'all to understand who Dwight Howard was and is. Hold on. Dwight loved men, okay? Look at him. And he looks sexy. That other one looked young. This one looks sexy. So, Amber, you get your behind offline doing all that crying and let this man go and live in his truth if he want to. He done with you, baby. Get your little paycheck for being his wife and going on because you know he used all them hoes you got and you know he did. So you need to go ahead and rest your body anyway because being overused by a man ain't no joke. I ain't being funny. Y'all can laugh at it all you want to, but they like it. I love it. Amber, you know what's going on. All right, so let's see what Amber had to say. Because she crying online, talking all this stuff, but she outed him about his personal life, and he trusted her with that, and I don't agree with that. What goes on between a man and a woman should stay between a man and a woman. It get messy when somebody being fake, and Amber didn't want him. She don't want him. She don't. She was just there for the money. Okay? So, one moment. I told y'all we were going to look at the obvious and then what she got going on. So, former NBA star Dwight Howard files for divorce from his wife, Amber Howard, hours after she made bombshell accusations against him online. Amber, you shouldn't have been out telling all his business like that. We need to be wondering why you around here. What was you pegging him, girl? You don't out there with that. Leave that man alone in his private life. First of all, you knew that he was trifling. Girl, gone. Dwight said the marriage was, according to docs obtained by TMZ, Dwight filed for divorce on Monday morning. He listed the date of marriage as January 11, 2025. And let me just say this. She filed 6 months after they got together. So they've been going through stuff behind the scenes for a little minute. Okay? I don't know why they got married. I don't know, honey. I hope you get your paycheck for the time you spent with this man, because I know you went through a lot. That's why you all on camera breaking down. You went through a lot behind in that house. Especially with a feminine man, baby. Oh, no, honey. I got to have me alpha. He got to be raw, okay? The divorce filing came a couple of days after Amber, who is more widely known as Amber Luciani, made shocking claims against Dwight. In an Instagram video, she claimed Child Protective Services had taken his daughter. There she go again. It ain't your child, girl. That ain't your baby. He said y'all ain't had no... Dwight said the marriage was irretrievably broken. He knew that they had no children. Girl, why you on here letting this man... You done had a whole BBL done because I could look at your stomach and see it's fake. Put on a pretty dress and get your ass out there and catch another one. That little time you spent with him is done. Charge it to the game. Get paid for the time you spent and move on. This is done. Okay? This man, like men, you and him got together. It was never going to work. Never going to work. Never. Because you didn't have what he wanted. His eyes were always going to be wondering for what he liked. Because if he likes so much shit... If you're at a buffet, do you go get one dish? Or do you get the whole fucking buffet? He like a buffet. Leave him alone. Give him his child. Go on. Girl, bye. I wish I would. And then she also online talk about this man is on drugs. And I don't approve of her telling his business like that. I don't approve of that. Like, that's his personal business. I don't know if you... Let me see something. This is what she said. Y'all ready? Hold on. My Delulu voice ready. Me. She said here, my stepdaughter was just taking my CPS because of her father's CPS billings have been 3 times in the last 3 months, and I studied it by my husband. I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. Girl, he wasn't. So this is what I had to say on it. I'm not here to offend anyone, but she went from looking like this to that. Don't you let no man have you looking at that. And men, if you with a woman that she is LGBTQ and she wants you to, don't you do it. Her heart will not believe yours. I'm being honest. I don't think that it's a possibility. Y'all can talk about me in the comments all you want to. Because you can't... Police, I got people talk about me because I spoke my opinion. This is Baby Girl 401 signing off. Marco's coming next, y'all. Okay?